Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Finally back after a few days of being sick. I still am a little bit, but yeah, we have got some news. First of all, congratulations to, firstly, so much has happened, but PSG winning a Champions League trophy, that's crazy. But last night, Portugal won the Nations League, another one. Cristiano Ronaldo has his third major trophy with Portugal. Absolutely deserved. So congratulations on that. And you might be wondering, who was the best player on the pitch? It was Nuno Mendes, and I genuinely love and would love to see Real Madrid go in for that kind of deal. I think the way he locked up Lamine Yamal to begin with, but this guy, Nuno Mendes, has been incredible for the whole season, and not just with Portugal, but also with PSG. He has won the treble with PSG. He's now added a Nations League. I know a few other players. Vitinha, what a player as well. And João Neves. Um, so yeah, congratulations on Portugal for that. Spain, I thought for most parts of the game probably were the better side, but at the end of the day, it's about taking our chances. It's about converting them, and also doing the penalty shootout. It's about scoring them, and Portugal did their job and won the Nations League, as I think a lot of people, including me, expected. I actually thought Portugal would won, and they did. But moving on, we also had some very interesting news. This coming in from Fabrizio Romano, breaking Franco Mastantuono to Real Madrid. Here we go. Argentinian top talent will join Madrid on 6-year deal until I think June 2031. $45 million fee to be paid in installments. Formal steps to follow next week with River Plate now asking for Franco to play Club World Cup, then leave in August. I think that is going to be the case. I don't think he will be joining Real Madrid for the Club World Cup. He will be staying at River Plate, and then he'll leave after the Club World Cup. So yeah, obviously after the Club World Cup, I think he will have some a holiday, a vacation, or whatever, and then in August he will join for pre-season. So very exciting news indeed. I couldn't tell you much about him. All I know about Franco Mastantuono is that he is an exciting talent. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why Real Madrid have decided to go for this deal. I know it is a very Florentino Perez signing in terms of signing a young player for a decent amount of money, and then eventually, he might go out on loan eventually. Maybe he might not even, play and, grow at Real Madrid in terms of the success. But you just know that eventually this guy will come good, whether at Real Madrid or another club. And I think Bayern Munich wanted him. I think PSG wanted him. I think there were many clubs who were, desperate to get him. And I think Real Madrid signing him, it's a good fee. I think $45 million. It isn't a lot in this market, to be honest. I think that I read that Mike Maignan is going for about 20, or at least AC Milan are asking for £20 million or something. And I was thinking to myself, for a goalkeeper at that quality, that is an insane deal. I don't know why Chelsea are not, paying that straight up, but they are obviously negotiating. But I think with the market as it is right now, for a youngster like Mastantuono, $45 million, and it's going to be paid probably across 5 years, $9 million each year, across 5 years. I think that was the hold up. I think I think this $45 million was his release clause, but they were trying to find steps to let that be paid across multiple seasons. So that is a done deal. Looks interesting. I genuinely could not tell you how good he is, but I think based on Real Madrid's judgment, he must be very good. So that's pretty much what we know. We have to see him start off, pre-season first before we judge. And I'm just looking forward to this Xabi Alonso reign, because it's looking like Franco Mastantuono will be that sort of right hand side attacking option, but we have Arda Güler. So how are we going to rotate? Because I think Rodrigo is still not safe at Real Madrid in terms of his future. So that right hand side of the attack is still locked on. It's not locked in by one player. It's still a battle, and I think Franco Mastantuono will be coming in, will be fighting for that spot, and yeah, looks very interesting. Another player that will be joining Real Madrid that has been confirmed is this guy here. Real Madrid agreed deal to sign Moroccan talent Abdallah Ouazine as free agent from Ajax. Here we go. 16-year-old talent expected to sign in July and become part of the Castilla squad for Real Academy. Again, I have no idea how good Abdallah Ouazine is. I have no idea how good he is. It's a talented player, apparently. He's 16, very young. He will be in the academy. I don't even know what position he plays in. In fact, I think I'm gonna have a check right now. Abdallah Ouazine. He's a center midfielder, apparently. So, I don't know what that means, but he will be part of the Castilla squad, which is led by Alvaro Arbeloa now as well. So, that is interesting. Obviously, yeah. Very cool. Now, this came out from multiple outlets. Breaking: Florentino Perez is working on a secret signing. He plays tonight in the Nations League final. This is last night, obviously. It is not Nico Williams. That is from AS Maroto. What does this mean? I don't know how reliable this is, but the only players that I can think of that this actually could be, realistically, I think there's three, and I think one is realistic and two are dreamland signings. The realistic one is Martin Zubimendi. Nothing has been confirmed with Arsenal yet, so no one knows. Has he actually moved? Has he, has the deal broken off? Has something happened? We don't know. But the most realistic player is Martin Zubimendi. The players that Real Madrid fans would love is Nuno Mendes. Like I said earlier on, he would be a player I would love. And Vitinha, who is also another player that I think any Real Madrid fan would genuinely love at Real Madrid. What does this mean? Absolutely nothing, because this whole news could be a hoax. It could be fake. It might not be real. But it throws the spanners in the works, and it kind of gives that question mark in terms of, okay, we'll get on to Alvaro Fernandez in a sec, but the fact that Alvaro Fernandez's deal has not progressed in the last few weeks, could that mean that Real Madrid have been waiting, about Nuno Mendes, seeing what, could be a possibility on that before going in for Alvaro Fernandez? Who knows? But I think those are the only three players I can think of realistically. If this is real, of course. Lastly, speaking of which, breaking Real Madrid will pay Alvaro Carreras' release clause after the Club World Cup. The player has been registered by Benfica for the tournament and cannot be registered by another club. This is by Jose Pedrero. There. So, very interesting indeed. I am not too sure as to what's going on in terms of Alvaro Carreras Fernandez, but I would take Nuno Mendes over Alvaro Fernandez, to be honest. I would have taken Milos Kerkesh over Fernandez, to be fair, but he's going to Liverpool. So, yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the comments did, subscribe to share us on already. Let me know what thoughts are on Franco, Mastantuono, Abdullah Uzan, and the secret deal that apparently Florentino Perez is working on, and Alvaro Fernandez. And would you want him? Would you want Nuno Mendes? Would you want Vitinha? Would you want Zubimendi? Let me know what your thoughts are down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.